possibly take a bit of beating.
Well, they'll surely start and load up in a moment or two. It is actually now approaching post time. They have caught up a bit of the lost time, and on the infield, a cloud of dust arriving as those who queued with their cars to get in are now queuing to get out. And you won't see another sight like this at Longchamp for another 12 months. Amazing. Right, so Banim's the Monty Rob, very useful for horses who a little bit claustrophobic and they don't like touching the side of the stalls with their upper hind legs. Nice thick blanket and the back of it tied to the back of the stalls, and the horse jumps out and the blanket remains behind. Striped colours there of Highlander. Frank Blondell in the saddle of Highlander. Epic Love nearest to us. And Jumana next. Two or three more to go into the stalls. Glorious Sight, one of them. Glorious Sight in white with the black chevron, and the last one to come forward looks like being Highlander. And it is Highlander, just has a look at the stalls and goes in, so we're pretty well ready. Stand by. And away they go. And jumped off to a fairly level break as well. So Chama Dance is being urged into the lead. Francois Xavier Bertrand looks over his shoulder to see where the other one is. Not going any great pace. Chama Dance from Nahrain in the yellow on the rails. Banan Empire upsides in the light colours. Close behind these then comes Glorious Sight in fourth, racing wide. On the rails, not settled, Julie's Love, the dark colours with the striped cap. And just behind these comes Sandy's Charm, the red cap, fourth from last. Third from last is Announce, and behind this one, Highlander. And last of all is Epic Love. So just a steady pace being set by Chama Dance. Chama Dance by a length from Ban Empire in second. Nahrain is third on the rails, a very close fourth. Then comes Announce, which are the place of two, and rate 5, only 3 lengths off the pace as they race now towards a point about 700 metres from home. Chama Dance being allowed to stride on and quicken up a little bit from Ban Empire in second. Close behind these come Glorious Sight on the outside of Announce, the pink cap on the inside, and that one is Nahrain. And close behind these comes Sandy's Charm, hasn't been asked for an epic yet, but Epic Julie's Love just being ridden along a bit. And then after these comes Jumama on the rail and Highlander, and last of all Epic Love. We will forget those. Ban Empire now strikes to come and challenge Chama Dance. On the outside is Glorious Sight, but here comes Announce with a challenge. The field's opened up, convenient for her, but Nahrain racing with her. So Ban Empire on the rail, Nahrain in the yellow, and Announce. These three have gone clear now of Sandy's Charm in fourth, finishing very fast. Epic Love on the outside as they race now towards the last 50 yards, and it looks like Nahrain and Announce very close. I think Announce just got there.
I'm not sure about that at all, Robin. I think it is. Well, let's wait and see.
I think we'll have to.
I think it is pretty close. Frankie might possibly have got maintain the winner to get the fourth win.
It's on the nod.
Oh, desperately close. Desperately close. Both horses were giving it absolutely everything. Yeah, on the nod, one way or the other. Jockeys were throwing the kitchen sink at both horses. And has Nahrain stretched her unbeaten run to 4, or has Announce confirmed the Group 1 form by poking her head in front on the line? It'd be a great triumph for Roger Varian in her first season as a trainer. He's had plenty of success in Britain, but this would be a lovely, near close to the season if he could land this Group 1 with this filly. He said has been massively improving in the last few weeks, although it hasn't actually, she hasn't run a race for nearly 100 days. And if she has won, it'll be a great triumph as well for Frankie Dettori. He's already ridden his 500th group race winner of the year today, and he's got another one here. Oh, has he got another one here, I should have said.
Very difficult for us to tell because the horse's head up and down, it was on how their stride was as they crossed the line. We've had some very close finishes, haven't we, today?
Yep, the one we didn't, of course, was the Arc, and we saw a runaway winner, but despite all the thoughts that might not be the case because it was so open, but we've seen another here. Now, who's got it? Or do we? Just looking on one of the other screens, no, we still don't. A photo between 1 and 3. Third place, I think went to 4, didn't it? Yes. Van Empire, the Irish challenger, was third. Sandy's Charm, who I quite liked in the race, came with I thought was kind of en route to coming with a very strong challenge, but she ran out of gas in the final 100 metres, and fifth place went to Jumam.
Well, they've given it to Nahrain.
Yep, Nahrain, it was on the nod, and Nahrain has just managed to get home in front.
Well, I'm particularly happy, actually, for Roger Varian and for Gay Jarvis, because Michael's widow is very much involved with the training, and also her daughter as well, daughter Jackie, the other daughters as well. A really super group race. It's a very important race, the Prix d'Opera, and he's nailed it. And jolly good for Sheikh Ahmed as well. I don't know if he's here. I hardly ever see him at the races, but very good for him as well.
Yes, great for Sheikh Ahmed, and a great performance to get this filly to win after such a long break, and stepping up in class as well.
Yeah, I mean, 3 months really since she last ran, and as you pointed out, it's an unbeaten record as well. By Selkirk, after a mare called Bar, B-A-H-R.
Frankie playing it for all he's worth now.
And see if you could beat Mr. Starker. Whoop. Actually, English-based jockeys have done well today, because William Buick has had 2 winners. Frankie's had 2 winners.
Absolutely. That was the trainer, Roger Varian, whose arms Frankie leapt into. And that was his 501st group race winner, group or grade race winner in his career. And I think, I don't know how many Group 1s it is, but of course that was... Two Group 1s
that would be an interesting statistic, wouldn't it? How many of those are Group 1s? I would have thought, I don't know, 55, 60, something like that.